Exodus 37. Bezalel made the ark of acacia wood 2.5 cubits long, a cubit and a half wide, and a cubit and a half high. He overlaid it with pure gold both inside and out, and made a gold molding around it. He cast 4 gold rings for it and fastened them to its 4 feet, with 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other. Then he made poles of acacia wood and overlaid them with gold, and he inserted the poles into the rings on the sides of the ark to carry it. He made the atonement cover of pure gold, 2.5 cubits long and a cubit and a half wide. Then he made 2 cherubim out of hammered gold, and at the ends of the cover he made 1 cherub on one end and the second cherub on the other. He made 1 cherub, and at the 2 ends he made them of one piece with the cover. The cherubim had their wings spread upwards, overshadowing the cover with them. The cherubim faced each other, looking forward toward the cover. They made the table of acacia wood, 2 cubits long and a cubit wide, a cubit and a half high. They overlaid it with pure gold. They made of gold molding around it. They also made around it a rim of a handbreadth wide and put a gold molding on the rim. They cast 4 gold rings for the table and fastened them to the 4 corners where the 4 legs were. The rings were put close to the rim on the poles used in carrying the table. The poles for carrying the table were made of acacia wood and were overlaid with gold, and they were made from pure gold. And articles of the table, his plates and dishes and bowls and his pitchers from the pouring out of drink offerings. They made the lampstand of pure gold. They hammered out its base and shaft. They made it flower-like cups, buds, and blossoms of one piece with them. 6 branches extended from the sides of the lampstand, 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. 3 cups shaped like almond flowers with buds and blossoms were on one branch, 3 on the next branch, and the same on all 6 branches extending from the lampstand. And on the lampstand were 4 cups shaped like almond flowers and buds and blossoms. 1 bud was under the first pair of branches extended from the lampstand, and a second bud under the second pair, a third bud under the third pair, 6 branches, and all the buds and the branches were all of one piece with the lampstand hammered out of pure gold. They made it 7 lamps, as well as its wicks, trimmers, and trays, and pure gold. They made the lampstand all its accessories from 1 talent of pure gold. They made the altar of incense in acacia wood. It was a cubic long, a cubic wide, and 2 cubits high. Its horns were of one piece. They overlaid the top of all the sides of the horns with pure gold and made 1 gold molding around it. They made 2 rings below the molding, 2 on each of the opposite sides to hold the poles to carry it. They made the poles of acacia wood and overlaid it with pure gold. They also made the sacred anointing oil and a pure fragrant incense, the work of a perfumer. Boy, just under 3 minutes. Get all that in. That's Exodus 37, okay? Bye.